Hello everyone and welcome to this Cider AI tutorial, where we'll be showing you how to use Cider AI. Now, to keep things simple, you can consider Cider AI just as Gemini, Claude, or ChatGPT, or any other AI chat website which we have out there. So Cider AI has the traditional main screen and the side panel, and on the side panel you can see chat. Now here in the chat you can ask anything or different prompts if you want. And then here you can see the Cider Fusion. Now, when you click on the drop down, you can see other basic models such as GPT 4.1, Claude, Gemini, DeepSeek, DeepSeek R70B, and the other advanced options. Now, as you go down to the super advanced, you can see others that will cost you some credits. Now, you can see the icon for the credits here at 2 credits and the O3 at 15 credits. And you can see right here, we don't have any credits because we're using the free option to show you how you can use this. But if you have these options on your side, you can do pretty much anything. How can I assist you today? It's giving you some suggestions which you can use. And if we're choosing any, say, outline or beginner's roadmap for learning personal finance, you can click on it and it starts generating a nicely curated response courtesy of Cider Fusion. Now, of course, if you'd like to compare this, you could copy this prompt by using the copy button right here, and then clicking on GPT 4.1 Mini, Claude, or any other AI tool you'd like to use to compare the response. Now, with each response, you have a few things you could do with it. You could still copy it and paste it elsewhere, regenerate the response, quote it, or ask it to read it aloud. These options are available for you. Now, if you'd like to read it aloud, you have the option to choose the voice you'd like to use. However, just one voice is available for free. Do take note of that when you're trying to use this option. Then over here, you have the settings icon. When you click on it, you can see chat controls, capabilities, and you need to toggle on for artifacts, search, generate image, data analysis, think, etc. And the response language is on automatic, of course, because you'll be writing in a language and it can respond depending on the language you're writing in. And then you have deep research over at the left sidebar. When you click on it, this will help you in research when you're working in a project or survey or any other thing. If you're in university working on your postgraduate studies, for example, you can come over here to Scholar and you can see that it's trusted by universities and organizations around the world, Harvard, Oxford, the big names, you can see them there. So you can start your research right here and begin the process of getting your response. Now here in Wisebase, you have something called AI inbox. Now, when we click on it, it's not like an inbox where you'll be receiving messages. It's really an inbox more like a storage where you can store your files, upload files for organization and in-depth analysis. You can click on select a file and this will open your Explorer where you can add files or enter links where you can use it to enhance your research. Then on the create, you have options such as image generator, background remover. These are really nice tools which you can use in your workflow. If, for example, if we want to have a background removed, we can click on background remover. And here we can drag and drop an image right here. And you can see what we'll be having right here and what it's going to turn into. So right now we're going to be dragging and dropping an image right here. This is a cute little dog. We're basically trying to remove the background to test how good Cider AI is at removing the background. Click and confirm. Awesome, right? That removes it really nicely. And here you have the download option, upload again, click and hold to compare. And then we're clicking on holding and releasing it. And you can see what was before and after. You could also change the background if you want to have a white background, a black, or any other color which is available on the color palette, right? So we can have this because we might want to use it elsewhere. This is just showing you that it's really good. And you also have other options which you can go ahead and use. But then again, with each prompt, you'll be using your credits. So we had 30 credits and now we have 23. So you'll need to take note of that depending on what plan you will be using to know if you have unlimited credits or you have a limited set of credits to use. So this is basically how you can go ahead and use Cider AI for your workflow to increase your productivity and enjoy the AI workspace.